milyon ang magpa-file ng complaint, pag walang mag-endorse na isang member, hindi po uusad yun. Yan po ang konstitusyon natin. Ang problema po nga dito, kayo po ang tumatayong complainant, pero wala naman po kayong kaalam-alam sa lahat ng sinasabi dito. Authentic, personally, not true and correct of your own in fact, delikado po kayo rito sa perjury. Because you stated under oath that all the material allegations here are true and correct of your own personal knowledge, hindi or and called from authentic records. Very clear po, wala, maski isa, wala pong authentic record dito eh. Not even the alleged COA report. Wala, ang dali ho kumuha sa COA, hindi kayo kumuha eh. Para iatas nyo dito, sinasite nyo lang yung Rappler na sila ang nagsabi nun. Maski nga po mayor o governor lang, hindi mahirap pong file ng, ito po presidente po ito at nakita nyo man po lahat, nakikinig tayo rito for this. So now, let me proceed. Annex A, wala rin po. Annex B. Can you look at your Annex B? Copies of the respective summaries of the transaction of the President Duterte's children as listed above. Alam naman po ninyo, violation of rights na nito ng mga anak ni Presidente dahil bawal naman po tumingin ng mga secrecy of bank deposits. You're making this committee private to commission of illegal activities. See, saan po nila nakuha ito? Was there an impeachment court that authorized the release of these documents? Meron po ba?
Mr. Chair, ulit po, sinasabi ko po, ito ay binigay lang po ayon doon sa report sa Ombudsman. Binigay po kay Senator Trillanes, nakita ko po yung record and I believe in this, Mr. Chair. Anong
record po yung nakita nyo? Sino po nag-issue nun? Was there a bank that certified na yan may deposit? Ito, halimbawa, Sara Duterte, 121 million pesos. Where did you base this amount?
Kaya Mr. Chair, sinasabi ko po nga, yung records ay based doon sa record ng AMLAC report. Yun record na nakuha po ng the person that got that from the Ombudsman.
Who is this person?
Yun nga po, according to the affidavit of Senator Trillanes, a certain De Mesa, Mr. Chair.
You heard him, Your Honors, according to the affidavit of Senator Trillanes. An affidavit is hearsay by itself, unless it has been subjected to cross-examination. So hearsay na ngayon affidavit ni Senator Trillanes, yung pa ang basis mo as authentic records. Kaya nga ho sinasabi ko, multiple hearsay na po ito, quadruple hearsay. At mahirap naman po to drag the whole House into things like this and then you're expecting na we will issue the subpoena, yung impeachment court lang po ang pwede mag-issue niyan. Kung isasampa po natin, ngayon, in the meantime, propaganda po nangyayari dito. Which is, pardon my saying it, ginawa po ni Senator Trillanes na magdalo sa Senado yan. Pinanagot at inakusa si Presidente, wala pong nangyari. Ginagawa niyo rin po dito eh. So parang stereo po itong nangyayari. You are coming to us and in fact, I am warning you, Your Honor, you may be subjected to ethics case here. Because you are stating under oath, now you are saying that hindi naman pala totoo yung verification nyo. That these are of your personal knowledge.
Mr. Chair, I stand by my statement, Mr. Chair, that when I saw the documents, the different affidavits of the witnesses, I believe that I checked these statements based on what I have seen and based on the authentic records.
So, Mr. Chairman, may I get a categorical? So, all of your allegations are based on information coming from other persons. You do not have any personal knowledge. Yung talagang alam mo mismo, nakita mo mismo, perceiving as a man of sound mind, nakita mo and makita mo, makwento mo sa amin. Is there such any allegation here na galing sa sarili mo perception?
No, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
My personal knowledge is based on the records when I browsed through it and checked with the statements of the President.
I'm done, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you for that. So, marami na